There's a one person out there for everyone, right? You know, the one person who's been destined to be our lover, to fulfill us in every single way. And the question is, when will the one find you? There are certain stages you want to get to in life. You want to start building something with someone and you feel stuck and you feel like you can't do that yet until you meet your one. And you just feel like you're waiting for that one person to find you. Well, the truth is, will that one person find you? The answer is no. And I say this not because you're not going to have a long-lasting, loving, fulfilling relationship, because chances are you most probably will. But the reason I'm saying no is because there is no one person who's going to find you. That one person who is destined to fulfill you in every single way, they're never going to come, because that doesn't exist. These are things that we have been sold through our romantic films, through Disney films, and through romanticism in novels and books over the past century. And while it's amazing to watch these things and read these books and get inspired, they can paint an unrealistic picture of what it actually means to connect with another human, flawed human being like ourselves. The one has been so romanticized about finding your soulmate. And while I do believe in soulmates, I believe that we can have multiple soulmates, and not every soulmate that we have necessarily is going to be romantic. You can have a soulmate in a best friend. You can have a soulmate in a sibling. You can have a soulmate in a work colleague. And that's not saying that it has to be romantic, but let me define what I say soulmate. Soulmate is the idea that you have connected with them in a previous life. It's more to do with something spiritual. When you meet someone and you haven't known them for that long, but there's a certain level of connection that feels all too familiar. Of course, it would be amazing that the person that we end up finding romantically is also a soulmate. But it's okay if that isn't the case, because here's the thing. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a community to fulfill someone through their connections. The reason it's so hard to be happy in relationships nowadays is because we ask from one person to fulfill in us what a whole village used to fulfill for us back in the day. We ask this person to be our teacher. We ask this person to be our student. We ask this person to know us perfectly emotionally. We ask this person to make sure they please and satisfy us sexually. This person has to be our confidant. This person has to make us feel safe. This person has to make us feel risky. This person has to be our best friend, our parent, and our child all in the same time. This is a ridiculous ask, and we have to stop asking and demanding this from people. That's why relationships aren't lasting like they used to. Now, don't get me wrong, it's harder to find a fulfilling relationship. However, nowadays relationships have better quality, and the better quality relationships are the kind that understand that you are a human just like I am. The kind of relationship that says, okay, this person fulfills me in certain ways and they have the core values that I have. And yes, while there may be some things about them that irritate me or that I feel that I have to compromise on, that is a worthy trade-off for having a companion that I can build with. However, what's happening is that, okay, well, if this person isn't fulfilling me in A, B, C, and D, then they're wrong for me. Or it doesn't even have to be A, B, and C, or D. If this person doesn't fulfill me in just one of these things, then he's not my one. And too many of us throw away something really special, something that could be long lasting and fulfilling because of this one mentality. And there are situations where having this one mindset, having the one person for you mentality, can actually be more detrimental to you, because this is exactly why the girl runs back to the abusive ex-boyfriend, because she believes that he is her one. She believes, well, he is the one for me, so whatever comes with that is mine and I deserve it, and that's on me. And no, it's not on you. Having the one can be detrimental to having a person who could be great for you and letting go, but also having that one mindset can mean you can't let go of somebody who is not right for you. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that that means you can just go out there and build a life with anyone, but I truly believe that there are a handful of people that we meet in life that we can have a true contentment and fulfillment with, as long as we put in the effort and they reciprocate that to us as well. A relationship grows and changes over time, as do the people within it. And having the one mindset, this perfect person for you, that stops you from growing and stops you from necessary change. Okay, I get it, because you know some happy couples where they go, wow, from this moment I knew that she was the one. Here's what the one actually means. The one person for you is the person that you choose. It's not who God chooses, it's not who the universe chooses, it's who you choose. And who you choose are based on your values and your principles at that time. Now, of course, your core values and your core principles are unlikely to shift dramatically over your lifetime. So that's not to say that the person you choose at 30 is going to be completely different to the kind of person you would choose at 35 or 40. But life is what you make of it, and your relationship is what you choose it to be. And the person you do that with is always your choice. If you're looking for a guy who sparks up your love life, make sure you subscribe to this wonderful tribe. And as always, keep it slick.
How?